Off-speed pitch, ripped to the second baseman. Can't be fielded on a hop. It ended up being blocked. That was Matt Costello. Could not get that. Nearly hit him in the face, and that's really nothing you can do on that hop.
Guy at first is Lehner.
That ball's hit to third, on to second for one, on to first, double play to get out of the inning.
That's big. That'll give him some momentum going into the sticks.
And now here's a ball that's a dribbler, the equivalent of a bunt. Throw on to first is high, and that is going to not go out of play. Bounces against the fence. He'll hold it first. Here's a ball that stays fair down the first base line. That's going to go for two. Sadovich trying to hustle his way, and he's going to make it standing. Dante Cienko trying to record his first strikeout of the game. Here's a ball hit into right field and shallow. That's going to drop. And let's see if they'll send the runner from third. They are going to hold. And now the bases are loaded. Now Brian Kennedy up to the plate as he looks at a ball outside, 1-0. Kennedy is batting .405. So in a situation with bases loaded, no one out, this could be very dangerous. Pitch in the dirt, 2-0. Here's a ball in play and fair down the third base line, and 2 runs are going to come in to score for Mount Union.
Oh, he's going.
And the runner's going, and Hunter can't field the ball. It bounced off the top of his glove as the pitch came in, and that's going to be an automatic stolen base. Count remains 1-2. Here's a ball hit to the shortstop. Textbook double play, onto second for one, onto first. Gets the third out and gets out of the inning. Every Sunday morning at 9 a.m., it's time for school, Rock School. Join Westminster alum, musician, and PhD Joe Burns for a fun ride through the world of music, radio, and the technology behind it all. It's can't miss entertainment. Rock School, Sunday mornings at 9 on Titan Radio. If you were to tell me that we would be in the bottom of the third inning and neither pitcher would record 1 strikeout, both teams 0 strikeouts. First pitch in for a strike. Now up to the plate for the Titans is Tyler Barnott. Barnott hits it to second. Should be a routine play that goes under the second baseman's glove. Barnott stays at first. That is definitely going to be ruled an error. Welcome back to Westminster Field as we head into the top of the 4th inning. I'm Tyler Helvin, alongside me, AJ Bove. Mountain Union currently has a 5-0 lead against the Titans, and they are getting their chance to bat. Coleman Stauffer, back up to the plate, has singled his first time up with 2 RBIs on that at-bat. First pitch inside for a ball.
Third baseman Parente is going to be charging in, showing bunt here.
He is going to actually hit it into shallow left field. Showed bunt, pulled it back, and then let it rip. Gets a single. Runners on first and second. No one out. Count 0-1. The Raiders with a 5-0 lead over the Titans. Bunt attempt goes foul. Right into Alexander's glove off the grounds. Count goes to 0-2. Here's a ball popped up. Shortstop going back. Somebody has to call it, and the left fielder, Seth Schrader, able to call it at the last second, say that was mine. That was a lot more difficult than it should have been. Here's a ball popped up into left field. Schrader going to try to throw. The throw home. And upstanding is DeLiva, and that'll be a sacrifice. And moves it to 6-0. Sean Baker is the #2 batter on the team, hitting for .526. Wish I was joking on that, but that is true. Count moves to 3-1 as the next pitch is in the dirt. You're right, you start getting up in pitches, have a 9-pitch at bat, and then an outcome happens that you don't even want. Right there, you have 9 pitches wasted, your pitch count goes up, and already on the second pitcher. Here's a ball ripped up the middle, out to center field. Runner's going to come around from third. Gets in standing. moves to 7-0. That was Nick Sadovich. I didn't even have time to say who the batter was. First pitch he saw, ripped it back up the middle. So in the second inning, a pitching change occurred. Dante Cienko was replaced by Brandon Cooper. And now Brandon Cooper is being replaced. Let's check and see who's coming out of the bullpen. Timothy Spicer, who we initially actually thought was going to be the starting pitcher of this game when we were talking prior to the game. But you can hear the wind really picking up.
Oh, yeah.
And that makes those pop flies very difficult. We saw in pregame a lot of the line drives were having curves to them. Here's a curve straight to second base, fielded, and the throw on to second, a little bit of a bobble, but able to get the third out. That was a fantastic play by Matt Costello to throw it to Austin Webb. Webb, I think, dropped it for a split second, but he was able to pick it up in time. Swing and a miss. That is going to be the first strikeout of the game in the bottom of the fourth inning. And Billy Keller is the one to get the first. Hunter Alexander back up to the plate. Singled last time he was up. And the first pitch he sees, he hits it out into center field. Circles for one. He's going to go for two as the ball is actually bobbled out in center. And he's going to get in with a two-bagger. Jarrett Johnson up to the plate now as he looks at a pitch in the dirt for a ball. Again, Hunter Alexander on second with two away. Westminster trying to get their first run of the game. Johnson checked his swing. It's the equivalent of a bunt attempt.
Safe.
And he's going to beat out the throw from third.
Nice.
Wow. He checked his swing, accidentally made contact with the ball, and it ended up being essentially a perfectly placed bunt, as Alexander was successfully able to move up to third on that play. Runners on first and third with two away.
Yep, that one got right past the pitcher. That was the big thing right there.
Now James Diamond up to the plate. This is one of the best opportunities for the Titans to get a run this game. Crucial here. And Johnson going, the throw to second, the tag, perfect throw and tag, and that is going to be the third out. Diamond didn't even get a chance there on his at-bat, as again, the out recorded on a 2-2 count. Johnson ended up going and just got tagged. And again, that was an unbelievable throw and tag from Stauffer to Cooney. That was something you see in the majors. And at this point in the game, in the top of the sixth, all Spicer can do is try to control the damage and hope that the bats can get going.
Yeah.
Speaking of bats getting going, here's a ball that goes right over the head of the second baseman. DeLiva is in with a single. 3 for 3 today. The entire Mount Union team a powerhouse and up 7-0. Really shows that. First pitch Sadovich sees, hits it out to left field, and it goes under the glove of the left fielder. The runner is going to come home. Sadovich is going to second, and the second runner, no, he's going to come home as well, and now Sadovich is going to get into third standing with a triple. Runner was coming home. I had said that he was going to second. I had to say no. He's going for 3, actually. He was able to get in standing, and with that, it now moves up to 9-0. Next pitch hit shallow down the left field line. It's going to stay fair as it splits 3 players out and left. That is going to drop for a single. And you were talking about frustrating at-bats and frustrating hits that a pitcher can't really do anything about. That ball dropped in front of 3 players trying to corral it out in shallow left.
Yeah, that's tough.
You should be hearing a lot of paper shuffling today due to this win. We actually have duct tape holding down our binders. Even the laptop is being held down by duct tape today. Next pitch upstairs for a ball, 2-0. Here's a ball hit deep out into left field, going back into the lake. It's gone.
Holy smokes. He crushed that one. Forget what I said before the game about there not being a long ball. This ball went into the lake, no doubt about it. He hit that ball very far.
Garrison Weiland gives the Tornadoes a 1-0 lead in this tornado of a game. As you could hear, essentially sounds like there's a hurricane coming through. Welcome back to Westminster Field. I'm Tyler Helvin, alongside me, AJ Bove. We're in the bottom of the first inning. The Geneva Golden Tornadoes took a 1-0 lead in the top of the first with 2 outs after a deep no-doubter by Garrison Weiland out in left field into the lake, Britton Lake. And it's funny, I always joke about that, you know, balls that go out into that lake, who actually goes and gets them. That one, someone might have to go swimming for that one.
Yeah, I think, let me take a look, use these binoculars. I think someone did go out there.
The pitch by Uramias. Here's a ball hit to second, and it's going to get by the second baseman, and Grazier is going to come around from third, go home, the slide safe.
Yeah, that's good. See, that was a very fortunate situation for the Titans because that ground ball hit off the heel of the second baseman's glove, didn't go far enough into right field for the right fielder to get it, but also was not close enough for the second baseman to get it easily, allowing for him to, for Grazier to round third and head home.
So Parente in his first at-bat gets an RBI single to tie the game at the bottom of the first, 1-1. Great clutch moment, especially with 2 outs to come through. Parente on first with 2 away. Here's the pitch. Hit to short. Great snag by the shortstop. Tossed to second. That is going to be the 3rd out. Sinicola grounds out, but not before Westminster ties it up on an RBI single by Parente. 1-1 tie going into the top of the second. You're listening to WCNlive.com. First pitch is going to split the gap between center and left. Runner rounds first, going all the way to third. That's going to be a double for Geneva. Next batter is Dylan Van Sky. Tornadoes now in business. Parente trying to get out of the inning. The Tornadoes have runners on second and third in a tie game on the top of the second with only 1 away. Geneva trying to take the lead in a 1-1 game. Runners on second and third. 2-2 count with 2 away. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Parente gets out of the inning and records his 3rd strikeout of the day. Welcome back to Westminster Field. I'm Tyler Helvin, alongside me, AJ Bove. We're in the bottom of the second inning with the Westminster Titans and the Geneva Golden Tornadoes in a tie game, 1-1. Up to the plate now, Tyler Barnott for the Titans with Sean Davis on deck. Check swing. Did Barnott go? He did.
Oh, I don't know about that.
0-1. The 1-1 pitch hit straight back up the middle, popped up. That's going to drop in shallow center. And Davis gets on first with a little blooper that popped up out the center.
Yep, they all count.
Aaron Uramias is keeping a close eye over there on Davis. Johnson hits it between short and third. Now Davis coming around, going to go home. And now he's going to stay on third, and with that throw all the way to home, actually, Johnson is going to use that time to steal second.
Yeah, that's great work from the third base coach. You know, he sends him home. The left fielder's thinking, oh boy, I got to throw this one home. Gives him time to get to second base.
That faked me out. Davis actually came around, acted like he was going to round, then quickly stopped, stayed at third. The throw-in from the outfield, of course, looking at that, saying he's going to go home, and then able to then steal second while the ball's in the air. That is fantastic baseball. The 0-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch hits him.
Bore that like a champ.
And Webb just takes that, didn't even flinch.
Man, he'll take that. 0-2 inside, just wears it, didn't even try to get out of the way.
That was an off-speed pitch, though, at least. You could tell from up here, able to take that. So now bases loaded for the Titans with only 1 away. Of course, there's the threat of the force out and the double play ball.
Right, and they still have a play at home. But, I mean, you put a ball in play here, at least 1 run's going to score. Hopefully 2.
Matt Costello up to the plate. He struck out his first time up, looking to redeem himself with the bases loaded. First ball hit out into center. Runner going to tag from third. Coming home and safe. Standing up. Sean Davis was the one who came home from third, and the Titans now with a 2-1 lead, 2 away, runners on first and second. Mike Grazier up to the plate. He had a single his first time up. Runners on first and second. Next pitch popped up out into center field. Play should be made, and it is. That is going to be the third out. So Westminster strands 2 runners on first and second, but not before a sacrifice fly by Matt Costello gives them the lead 2-1. We're going to head to the top of the third. You're listening to WCNLive.com. Hilling staying alive. The 0-2 pitch by Parente is hit to short. The toss to second for 1. Throw on to first. Safe. Hilling able to leg it out.
Yeah, that was a close play. Wasn't the quickest exchange from shortstop to second base. He kind of sat back, didn't really charge the ball. That might have been a factor as to why that was a little bit late at first base.
That is going to be a fielder's choice, but an RBI as the runner was able to score from third on that. It's a tie game, 2-2. First pitch ripped down the third baseline and fair. That's going to go all the way out to left field. Sinicola rounds first, going for 2, and he's going to get a double. Sean Davis makes contact, but that's going to be over to second on the ground. Oh, and it goes by the first baseman. The throw is in the dirt, and 2 runs are going to come to score on the error.
And they're going to give him second base. They're going to say,
wow.
They're going to say it was interference on the first baseman there.
The 2-2 pitch once again, swung on and missed. Hunter Alexander able to hold on to it. Believed it might have been a foul tip, actually.
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, good hold there from Hunter.
And that is Parente's 6th strikeout of the game. Jacob Yarnell back up to the plate for the Tornadoes. The wind's not blowing. You can actually wear a short sleeve shirt. When it's blowing, we sit here and we shake.
Couple degrees colder up here on the press box, I think, at all times.
Parente makes contact with it down the right field line. It's back past the first baseman, and Parente's going to go for 2. And now Alexander is going to come home all the way from first. The 0-2 pitch. Contact made, goes over the glove of Cardenas, and that is going to go out into center field for a single. Barnott gets his first hit of the game. Davis makes contact. That's going to get past first and second. Barnott is going to be waved home. The throw from right, and he's in standing. Now the 1-2 pitch to Webb. Outside, Davis goes. The throw to second is high, and Davis is able to slide under the glove. He steals second. It's his second stolen base today. Jacob Yarnell back up to the plate with runners on first and second, nobody out in the top of the 9th. Westminster with a 6-3 lead. Geneva in a prime position right now. First pitch is hit out into right field, and that's going to be a single as the runner will stay at third. Bases loaded with no one out. And this is pretty much worst case scenario right now, especially with Cienko coming in, giving back-to-back singles, replacing Zeiss. And again, with only a 6-3 lead and bases loaded, this could be a comeback for the Tornadoes in the last inning. So Cienko gets his first strikeout of the night, now back up to the plate. Mark Overmeyer, who looks at the first pitch for a ball, 1-0. Titans trying to escape a bases-loaded, no-out jam. They have 1 out now in the top of the 9th with a 6-3 lead. Here's a ball, hits a third, and it's bobbled! And 1 run is going to score!
All right, so Geneva inching a little bit closer on that error by the third baseman, Webb, for the Titans.
That was going to be a textbook game-ending double play that now results in a 6-4 game, bases still loaded, 1 away. 1-0. Titans trying to squeak away a victory with the game now 6-4. Here's a ball hit deep out into left field. Ball is caught. Runner is going to tag from third, and it is going to be a 6-5 game. Next pitch is in the dirt, and the runners are going to move up. No throw. Runners at scoring position with 2 away.
Oh, that's huge, Tyler. That's huge. With 2 outs, moving both runners into scoring position. A base hit here could take the lead for Geneva now.
The 3-2 pitch, 1 strike away from getting out. Pitch is in the dirt for a ball, but now the runner is tagged between third and home. No, he's going to be safe. They didn't throw the ball, and now the runner is going to go into second, and now he's going to be out. Hold on a minute. Is that going to be a tie game? I can't
It is, because that wasn't a forced play, Tyler, at second base for the final out of the inning. On that pickle, they got the runner Yarnell in nearly a rundown, and he couldn't get the ball quite out of his glove to the catcher.
They did. We were wondering what was going on. That was a game ender. Had the runner between third and home, clearly running home. All that needed to happen is a toss of the ball to Hunter Alexander. Couldn't get it out. Slid, and he was safe, and we now are in a 6-6 game. Cienko coming in to relieve Zeiss, gives up 3 runs, and now heading into the bottom of the 9th with a 6-6 game.
Speedy center fielder looking to get on base now, trying to get into scoring position.
Next ball hit to third. It gets past the third baseman and the shortstop. That's going to be a single. And right there is your potential game-winning run. And Johnson's going, swing and a miss. The throw to second, he is safe.
Yeah, it looked like the throw beat him there, but he just got around the tag, sliding in feet first.
The 1-2 pitch with 2 away to Costello. He gets hit by the pitch, and Costello is going to get on first.
Cooper, the freshman out of Oakdale, PA, a chance to be the hero.
The 3-2 pitch is in the dirt. Bases are going to be loaded for Westminster in the bottom of the 9th. Hunter Alexander with a chance to walk it off. 2 outs, 6-6 game, bases loaded in the bottom of the 9th for the Titans. Trying to escape with a victory after giving up 3 runs after possessing a 6-3 lead. Cienko coming in to replace Zeiss, gave up 3.
Alexander, one of the senior leaders for Westminster.
Oh, and this ball is popped up, goes out to the backstop, and it's going to be just out of play over the backstop. The 1-2 pitch is hit out into right field. That's going to be a walk-off for the Titans. It's over the right fielder's head. Alexander wins it, and there's a Gatorade bath. He's swarmed between first and second. Westminster wins 7-6. Westminster's next game is Saturday against WNJ. Geneva's next game Friday against St. Vincent. Again, the final score, Titans 7, Tornadoes 6. This broadcast is brought to you by the Broadcasting and Media Production Program at Westminster College, providing real-world experience in today's media for tomorrow's producers. Special thanks to our entire crew and my partner, Jack Carson. I'm Tyler Helvin saying thank you for listening to your home of the Titans, WCNlive.com. And honestly, it was one of the most fun broadcasts I've ever had, and I wouldn't have asked for my last broadcast to happen any other way. Good night, everyone.